Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. A local MMA fighter avoids prison and hopes to get back in the ring. Also tonight, could Chinese tourist visas bring some relief to the tourism industry? And a search giant is sending some infrastructure to the Marianas. In sports, medal winners from Palau share their stories. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Hey golfers, it's Tony. Just wanted to let you know that this year's Hand-Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament will be on Saturday, July 26 at Lala West. You know, hole number 13, it's either a hole-in-one or a 6. Sorry guys. If you haven't registered yet, it's only $110 through July 11 plus $30 optional play. That's pretty good, huh? I may be retired, but you know, we're never too tired for golf. Oh, and thank you to all our sponsors. This year, we're supporting the Commonwealth Cancer Association. We appreciate you guys. So, don't miss the Hand-Me tournament on July 26. Iwe, balesta later.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. What's the snack wrap?
Boom. Back when we wore velour from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, the snack wrap was no joke. Takes me back. What you know about that juicy chicken? That shredded cheese. Come close. Ranch. I did everything to bring it back, nephew. Talk to me.
Educate. Get him.
Okay, yeah, say less, Aunt. Let me do the snack wrap.
Yeah, let him do the snack wrap.
Can I get both, please?
Double him up.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. You are watching the Channel 2 News on July the 18th from our studio high up on Capitol Hill. After a long and unexplained delay, Homeland Security has resumed processing visa applications for Chinese tourists. CNMI delegate to the United States Congress, Kimberlyn King-Hinds, comments on the process.
So last night, before I went to bed, I was getting news from the ground, from the tour operators themselves, that we're seeing some movement on the EVS TAP applications. Specifically, we were seeing at first approvals of April applications, and then we were seeing a trickle of recently submitted applications being approved, one as recent as July submissions. And so this is good news. But that doesn't mean that our work stops with regards to making sure that we keep that program viable. We are excited about this news because this means customers supporting our hotel and tourism industry. The work continues. We will keep pushing hard to make sure that the program remains viable, but just thought I'd hop on here and share the news.
The CNMI is on track to become a major digital hub in the Pacific. A major milestone in the partnership between the NMI, Google, and Citadel Pacific is now in place with promises of high-speed connections, economic growth, and improved services for residents.
In a video conference this week, Google Vice President for Global Network Infrastructure, Brian Quigley, updated Governor Arnold Palacios on progress for the Pacific Connect Initiative, a transformative project that will bring 4 new trans-Pacific submarine cables to the Marianas and establish a state-of-the-art ICT facility on Tinian. Quigley told the governor that permitting, architectural, and engineering work is all on track, with groundbreaking expected by the end of this year. Governor Palacios calls the initiative a generational opportunity that will move the CNMI from one of the least digitally connected places in the Pacific to a regional digital gateway. PCI project is more than just cables and data centers. It's about unlocking opportunities for every resident of the CNMI and creating a future where our islands lead in digital connectivity. That from the governor. Project is expected to drive new industries, expand educational and healthcare access, as well as improve disaster response and attract international investors. The PCI represents the largest digital infrastructure investment in CNMI history.
No jail for a local MMA fighter convicted of drug possession. A local judge will allow the man to avoid incarceration if he fulfills the terms of his probation. Derek Rangamar sat in Judge Kenneth Gavendo's courtroom, facing sentencing after offering a guilty plea for the use and possession of the drug methamphetamine. The prosecution asked the judge for a sentence of 9 months of jail time, plus 3 years of probation for the offense. The defense responded by saying that the defendant is gainfully employed, has been fulfilling probation obligations, and has the support of his family and pastor, all present in the courtroom. She then made the request for a sentence of just probation. In leading to his sentencing, Judge Govendo revealed, "I have never seen a substance more addictive than crystal meth. What I worry about with ice is that people get hooked around the family picnic table. Stay away from this," he warned. He then offered the defense its request for a suspended jail sentence and 3 years of supervised probation with the warning, "If you violate any probation," he said, "you will be going to jail for a year." The process of staying clean will be the vital challenge in Mr. Rangamar's future.
Stick to what you like doing in life, what motivates you, and surround yourself with good people, like I do have with my pastor and everyone that supported me today.
Beautiful. You had family here today.
Yeah, and I believe that's what made the judge give me 3 months and 2 years probation.
A mixed martial artist, Rangamar says that you will see him fighting again in December. Scholars have been studying nautical landmarks of the Marianas for 20 years. Their work is far from over. Adjacent to the International Fishing Tournament at Smiling Cove this weekend, a fishing festival featuring music, culinary arts, cultural artisans, and historians. Jennifer McKinnon from East Carolina University.
Well, I'm a maritime archaeologist and I study maritime history and archaeology and the sites that are in the Mariana Islands. I've been out here for nearly 20 years doing research on and off. And today we're here to participate in the fishing festival. We have a table where we're mapping the Mariana Islands maritime heritage.
What do you mean by mapping?
So we've actually literally got maps out that are laminated, and we're taking water-based pens and we're marking important sites. So asking people how the ocean has been important to them and what kind of maritime heritage sites are important to them to record, to create a database that will stay on island with the community.
Today's exercise is to invite the public to map areas of personal and/or cultural significance to help create an historical database for future generations.
So you may go to the shoreline to collect medicinal plants that only grow on the shoreline, right? And that's related to the ocean. Or you may practice something in the ocean. There may be cultural practices or fishing spots. So it's all connected. You may use the land from the sea, right? So if you're a navigator or a fisher, you may use marks on land. And so those marks are as important as that fishing spot on the water. So we're connecting it all.
Cultural historian Genevieve Cabrera.
Well, I'm sharing a lot of data having to do with what has occurred in our archipelago historically, from pre-contact period through to present day, and how the ocean, the waters around all of our islands, continue to play a significant role, if not the primary role, in our survival, our ability as Indigenous islanders to not only survive but to thrive on our small islands, but extremely, incredibly beautiful and significant islands. Over the decades, scholars have come in and gone out, and they literally did not include the community, the Indigenous Chamorro and Carolinian peoples, about whom they write these cultural papers. And with this group, especially with Dr. Jennifer McKinnon, Jen and I go back 20 years. She has come in and actually has continually, with every project, every interface, continues to show her genuine commitment.
According to Ms. Cabrera, no input offered by community members is minimal. Each personal contribution is valued as the historical record that it is.
It is the first inclusive maritime inventory of the Mariana Islands. So that's really significant because we have all these shipwrecks and aircraft from World War II that we've been studying for many years. And it's also inclusive of Pacific Islander heritage and history, so Chamorro and Carolinian and all the folks who live on the islands. And so for me, it's significant in that way. And I've been working out here for a number of years, and so it's really important to me to see that that information is collected and maintained for the next generation of children who are growing up out here, and that it stays on island as well with the community.
Ms. McKinnon and her East Carolina University team have 2 years more to explore. They are on their way to mapping sessions on Rota, Tinian, and Guam before returning home to the Carolinas. But if you have information you would like to share, Ms. McKinnon can be reached at mckinnonje@ecu.edu. The Marianas Alliance of Non-Governmental Organizations, better known as MANGO, is inviting nonprofit leaders, board members, and community organizers to a special strategic planning for nonprofits workshop.
The workshop's happening Wednesday, July the 23rd from 9 a.m. to noon at the Mango Office Resource Room. The free workshop aims to help nonprofits move from vision to action, covering essential planning tools and strategies for growth and sustainability. Space is limited, and registration is required by noon on Monday, the 21st of July. Interested participants can sign up online. Mango is a coalition focused on supporting community-driven initiatives in the Marianas, promoting sustainability, social justice, and economic development. For more information, you can contact them at 670-233-6200 or visit mangocnmi.org.
Coming up, comings and goings at the Saipan International. And part 2 of our revisit with a Saipan television show from 2007. Stay with us. You don't want to miss this.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
At Marianas Beach Resort, Come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
But I think of you sometime. Want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.
Now flying between Saipan and Rota, Micronesian Air Connections makes island travel safe, comfortable, and easy. Our Cessna Grand Caravan seats 9, offering comfort, space, and panoramic window views. With modern safety tech and experienced pilots, your 40-minute flight is as smooth as it is scenic. Whether you're heading to Rota for a serene escape or back to Saipan for business or family, Micronesian Air Connections is the connection. Book online today at flymax.com. Fly local, fly smart, fly Micronesian Air.
The word of the day is cabotage. Cabotage.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go.
Welcome back. You are watching the Friday night edition of the Channel 2 News. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Shakespeare said it. So we named this segment Welcome to Saipan. Marco Peter, a gentleman with 2 first names, is off to Guam for a few days to...
Golf is business.
He's been practicing the sport for 10 years and travels to Guam twice yearly.
Meeting up some friends and then playing.
One of the lessons he has learned from his passion for golf...
Just be careful with all those sandbaggers out there.
And while Marco is petering with his putter in Guam, more passengers are arriving from Guam. Jasmine has been flowering in Guam for 7 years.
Oh, good morning. So, I was actually born and raised in Saipan and I moved to Guam, so I'm back to visit family.
She enjoys the scent of her home island of Saipan.
It's just probably how everything's like kind of together and I have like a lot of friends back here. So yeah, and my dad. It's right there.
Father Alfred Guerrero is not Jasmine's father. He is, however, a priest visiting from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Mainly to visit Father James Balahaja, but to pray with the community here in Saipan.
The father believes in the power of prayer.
Those 8 years of being a priest have been very grace-filled. Of course, it has its ups and downs, but it's with God's grace that I'm able to continue being a priest today.
This is his first time on Saipan.
I look forward to seeing the island, having some time with rest and leisure with Father James, but also, again, praying with the people here of this island.
Kate and Charlotte weaved a web as spectators at the Palau mini-games before visiting family on Guam. Kate has been living on Saipan for 2 years.
Amazing. It's beautiful scenery here, hikes everywhere, scuba diving is beautiful. Yeah.
And this is my first time here. So I'm her cousin and I'm here to do an internship with my aunt. So my first time and I'll be here the next 6 months or so.
Charlotte's aunt is Kate's mom, and Kate's mom is Rebecca Wiggins. You get that? Anyway, the two are cousins.
It's a legal internship, so it's doing legal research, and hopefully I'll go to law school next year.
It's a long way, literally and figuratively, from the mountains of Colorado to the seaside of Saipan.
My mom just somehow stumbled upon the job. She's the assistant attorney general here, so she applied for the job and got it, and then they came here. But my mom's always wanted to do some international work, or I guess it's not international because it's a U.S. territory, but some work outside of just mainland U.S. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your mom is her name Rebecca?
Yeah,
Wiggins?
Rebecca
Okay,
Wiggins.
okay, yeah. Because I think you've seen her before in the course.
You've seen her before, yeah.
Yes, we've seen her before. You will probably follow in her legal footsteps.
I'm going to probably be a teacher, so not going into her field, but yeah.
When you travel abroad, you may peter about, but when you return home to your father, the world is your jasmine garden filled with cousins. Welcome back. Welcome home. Welcome to Saipan.
We love Saipan.
Okay,
Thank you.
And I don't know if you guys want to wave or something to the camera.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What's your name?
Jason. Jason, yeah.
Thanks, Jason. 18 years ago, I was part of a team of co-creators who shot a television pilot here on Saipan, which aired right here on Flame Tree TV. Here is the second part of a series of sequences from that show. In the story, Li Hua is on Saipan searching for her missing half-brother. This sequence revolves around dance instructor Angelo's silent bodyguard, whose voice is expressed only through poetry, telepathy, or violence. Ben Salas plays Ark in The State of Liberty.
我寻找弟弟 America.
Of course you want TT America. This is the Statue of Liberty Bar. I am the owner. My name is Sarge.
莲花。
你去哪里？
我不知道，没钱了，我不知道。
She doesn't have any money. She has no place to stay. She's got nothing.
She can stay with me. I have room.
Where is this Saipan paradise? Camera clickers and fruit of opportunity pickers envisioned in pictures and postcards? Saipan is sand and soil, limestone and granite, but it couldn't be anything else except its own planet. The place has breadth and span of time, the sea, the sky, the land. It's a rock in the northern Mariana Isles. Aquamarine rimmed atolls of 26 miles. This remote and distant place bears a microcosmic sampling of the human race. From PI, China, Russia, Bangladesh, USA, maybe 50,000 strong until today. Some feel as a Commonwealth of America, Saipan is forced to play second fiddle to a military territory that landmarks the area. The native tomorrow and Carolingian feud about rightful place in historical brood. Once Spanish run and German led, Japanese occupied and Okinawans dead. This is why my sanctuary is this cage, the only place suitable to place my rage. I am the civilized brain, the animal and man, a bastard from beyond, and kin to island clans. The unwelcome guest and the proud native son. I've tried to run from the battle, but my feet only dance to war drums. If I am descended from chiefs, why am I descending in disbelief, grief, desperate need for relief?
If you'd like to see more State of Liberty, please let us know. And for those of you Rastafarians and Ben on Saipan, the legendary Wailers reggae band once fronted by Bob Marley will appear tonight on Saipan at the World Resort. Songs like I Shot the Sheriff, No Woman, No Cry, and Redemption Song will be sung and One Love will be felt. It's advertised to run from 6:30 to 10:30 p.m., but don't go until you see this coming up in sports. The NMI Mini Games athletic team has returned from Palau. See how they run next.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! The Palau mini games are over and our athletes are home. It's time for reflection. After an historic result with 31 medals, 10 of them gold, athletes from the games assembled at the Ada Gym last night to reflect on the event. On coaching, Zora Saipan.
You know, it means the world. Like, this is my first time, you know, being a coach for like the national team, and you know, watching them kind of like go through the motions of like nerves or like injury, or even just like watching them prep for their races, and just seeing the success that has come out. It's been so fun for me, and it's also like, it's just such a proud moment to see them.
Distance runner and gold medalist Tanya Tan on Palau.
This time around, I think it was nice to see more Micronesian island athletes. I think the main reason being that it was in Palau, so it is in Micronesia. And yeah, Palau is just an overall really nice country. It's really beautiful, and everyone's really welcoming. So yeah, I had a good time there.
On personal achievements, sprinter Theodore Rogers.
This time, for my 200 meters, I was very surprised because when I came off the track, my shoe was completely almost falling off, so I didn't think I was going to break my PB. And then I was looking at my phone and I saw the time. I was like, oh my gosh, I beat my time. So I immediately recorded my reaction and I was just really happy, and yeah.
Hurdler Simon Tang on the moment of competition.
I think it would be to like have God by your side, like everyone's kind of been mentioning, because if you don't have God by your side, then you don't know where particularly you're going. You don't know if you can finish the workouts. You don't know if you can't look 10 miles down the road. You just got to be like talking to the person next to you, who's God. You know, He's always next to you. Just having Him there in everything you do and every workout and every day, it's just going to motivate you and push you to becoming the best athlete you can.
Maria Kitagwa, javelin, on who or what inspires you?
For me, it's my late brother. What is it called? He's the reason why I fell in love with athletics. So, competing for him is just one way I can honor him.
On breaking records.
I didn't realize I broke the record. The officials weren't immediately announcing the distances until everyone threw the first round, and then I curiously asked, I was like, what is my distance? And he was like 37:30. And I was like, what? Don't play with me right now. And yeah, and then everything it was so surreal, everything just sunk in. And then all the early mornings, sacrifices, just playing through my head.
For me, I feel like just telling myself to run my own race and not run anybody else's, just focus on what I'm capable of, because at the end of the day, we can't dictate how fit or how fast other girls would run or throw or jump. It's really up to us, and we have to trust our training and trust ourselves, so just to focus on my own race.
On life lessons learned and advice for other aspiring athletes.
Honestly, one piece of advice I would give you guys for the younger generation would be to find something you love. So find something that you enjoy doing, that you couldn't live another day without.
All of these athletes will be continuing to challenge themselves by representing the CNMI in future international competition.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas driving range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. According to the National Weather Service, tonight will be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of isolated showers, mild breezes, and low temperatures of around 77 degrees. Tomorrow, Saturday, a very good chance of watching the flowers grow, with a 50% chance of isolated rainfall and temperatures ranging from 86 degrees in the day and dropping to 78 degrees at night. The sun will set this evening at 6:51 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow at 5:56 a.m., just in time for the roosters to yell at our athletes who are already running around the track at the Auto Sports Complex, or at the paddlers who are no doubt joined by Rebecca and her offspring, the giggling Wigginses. And I will see you in the water or on the land. Well, that is news, sports, and weather, CNMI. Have a beautiful weekend, and we will see you again on Monday.